So this is a 36 by 36 canvas. I'm starting a new painting. As usual, I used my markers, lay down the kind of sketchy sketch part, kind of mapping out the area that I'm going to paint above it, using dark markers and blue markers. At this point, I kind of know that I want to do some kind of blue painting. I mean, there's some blue to it at least. I don't know yet how much blue, but I was thinking maybe blue and maybe a little sprinkle of orange, something like that. Adding more blue, different tone, blue tone, using markers. Also adding some color pencil markers in there to add more contrast between thick marks and thin marks. And then here, put up the paint, starting with, again, blue hues, different tone of blues, darker one, lighter ones. So starting kind of, I would say, a limited color, and then scrape some of these to reveal the background, the drawing behind it, and then covering up again with the paint so it doesn't look too perfect, and add a little bit of that orange color to it to warm it up. So at this point, I think I know I kind of want that warm, it's a mixed warm tone with the orange and the brown, and mix it with the blues. So blue, brown, orange color palette. So here I'm trying to do wet on wet technique, where you can see the brush strokes, and at the same time scraping it again to see the underpainting. So playing out with, background, foreground, thick and thin paint, different opacity to create that textures and layers. And one of my favorite steps, adding the cream on top, doing the wet on wet again between the dark background and the white paint to create that brush strokes. So here's the detail of it, fly over the paint, so you can see a little bit more of the brush strokes in the scraping, underlaying, drawing underneath it. So yeah, a lot of scraping and adding paint on top, just back and forth. So this is the first day, so I'm gonna let it sit for a while and let it simmer, and then I'll look at it again tomorrow. Today feels pretty good, and then I don't know, tomorrow maybe I see something different. I might add a little bit more white or tweak here and there. So that's usually what happens, but sometimes it doesn't. But so hopefully this is helpful for you, and give you some ideas for your own practice. Okay, thanks. Bye.